And we don't let them talk anymore. Oh. Are we breaking up, baby? Are we breaking up, baby?
It ain't nothing like a woman scorn. You try to speak, you gon' swear a nigga speaking foreign. That's right. She may roll her eyes and keep going. If you the one that caused the pain, pimpin', keep going. Cause when they hurt pimpin', you never know. Accountability, that shit just went up out the door. A mental state, that shit ain't really clear. So I suggest you listen, pimpin', get up out of here. Now we was raised to live without a fear. But this a private woman, pimp. You made her shed a tear. And I don't know where you headed, pimp. But she gon' need some time, and right now she ain't ready, pimp. I know things are really looking dim, but this is something that you call. Your vision wasn't clear. Now Jody, he gon' come and creep up from the rear and snatch her sexy ass up out of here. She out of here.
Cause that woman's fair. When that woman's fair. When that woman's fair. When that woman's fed up. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't nothing you can do. It's like running out of love. Too late to talk about it. Too late to talk about it. Too late to talk about it. Like, what's the deal with you? Why you can't just chill? Like, now you want some other shit. Some just don't feel right. Some about you make me wanna still fight. Not like that, I mean, fight for your love, fight for your heart. It's starting to flame out, that light that we sparked. Fussing and fighting, the storm has begun, but I'm accustomed to lightning. I know that's far-fetched. Hold on. On second thought, that's probably common. No, it's not. On third thought, this bird lost the only chance she had. Fuck it, be mad. What did I do to deserve this? Emotionally not available, unintentional, not on purpose. But the intention isn't important. It's the fact of if you cared or not. And if you did, this all would just be a bump in the road. She got too comfortable. She went from packing meals to packing Lunchables. At least it's something, though. Well, I ain't want that shit. I'm probably sure she wanted something else from you, too. And I'm probably sure she got another nigga on speed dial. She'll fuck when she through. She Angel Reese, yeah, with the rebound. That was your boo-boo. Yeah, she for the streets now. Oh, what, you got amnesia? You ain't do nothing to please her. Had that woman fed up. Now you acting all surprised. All I can ask is why. Cause that woman's fair. When that woman's fair. When that woman's fair. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
Hey, this what? Hey, this is what she told him though. This is what she told him.
Yes, I sucked it. I sucked it so good that the first explosion was all over my face.
Man, look. Lee.
Yeah, man. Hey, welcome to the Bossman Blake Show. As y'all can see, I got a special guest with me tonight. I got my bro, YJ, the author, man. What's happening, homie?
We in here, man. Yeah, that's a hell of an intro right there, guys. Lee, because, yeah, I sucked it. Yeah, I sucked it. He splashed all up like, God damn. Where's the dignity?
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, this is how I go over here on the Bossman Blake Show, man. We got people popping up from every goddamn where, you know. Got my old girl. Hey, I got another one who gonna introduce a segment, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We got a good show tonight, man. Y'all know about an hour 10, maybe at the most. But yeah, I thank y'all for being here, for the people in the bushes, What your day been like, bro?
Chilling, man. Been a little cold. You know, we got a little cold front coming down in Texas. So these people's out here is, they going to the store to get toilet paper and shit. The shelves is looking a little thin just because of the weather and shit. That's the type of shit happen when it get cold in the South, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's different when that weather gets super cold down here. It's
Yeah.
been snowing in Atlanta, and
Mm.
here in Brunswick, the last time it snowed here was 1989, and it's crazy.
Mm.
Everybody from here knows that because it doesn't snow here, and I just feel
Damn, I
like
didn't know that.
sometimes the weather forget that we here. You feel me?
Right. I did not know that. I thought y'all was kind of similar to us, where y'all get it maybe 2-3 times a year or something. But damn, 1980, shit.
Nah, I think we sit like off in a pocket somewhere because when the storms come down here, thank God, and I'm grateful for that. It seems like we just get the outskirts of the storm, like those hurricanes and shit like that, man. So
Yeah,
yeah, but I'm grateful. But
yeah.
I know one place that's really really cold, and they actually did their motherfucking thing today. And salute to my boy D Slay, Big Play Slay. He got my homie K Hart like.
You know what it is? We going home, bitch. We back in Philadelphia. You motherfucker. We back. Let's go. Let's show you say fuck. Yeah, you know what it is. Fly, Eagles, fly. EAGLES, Eagles. Ho! We going home. Get the motherfucking Eagles. Get the birds. Get everything. Warm up the cheesesteaks. Yeah, motherfucker. You see what it is? Cut it here. Big dog gotta eat.
Man. Hey, salute to them boys though, man.
Yeah,
Salute
man.
to them.
And just like I told you in the chat, I'm expecting for them to beat Washington, but Washington has surprised the world. They win they had yesterday against the number one team in the NFC, which is the Detroit Lions, who was 15 and goddamn 2 and lost to a 6 seed. What was your thoughts about that game, bro?
Yeah, I was actually I like rooting for the underdogs, but in that case, I like Detroit, and I feel like I look at the ultimate at the end of the day, like who could get there and who could be the competition. Because the AFC was just a stronger division, so you want the best to come out. And but yeah, I salute to them. Daniels. I fuck with them. They cool, but I don't think they're gonna get. We gonna see.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And you're absolutely right, man. I think the AFC is the stronger division right now. It was either going to be my pick from the NFC was going to be the Eagles or the Lions, but
Yeah,
we'll see because the Eagles done been there before. They done been there before.
Yeah,
And,
I hope they get in because that's just a better Super Bowl for me, just to see the Eagles versus either the Chiefs or the Bills.
yeah,
It's ultimately to me that we want a good Super Bowl. We don't want to see the Bills or the Chiefs go in there and mop up Washington. We want to see a good competitive Super Bowl. That's all we want.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and crank things up, get the show started, man. When you slide through the door, make sure you hit that like button, share. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. But we're gonna jump into this story, and this is a story that you're aware of, and we kind of talked about this earlier today. And the bromance, bro. It's just the bromance. And I thought it was fucking over, bro. Obviously it's not. And the homie Lil Scrappy just celebrated his birthday. Bow Wow threw him a birthday up there in the A.
Okay.
And Scrappy spent part of his time at his party live talking about this fucking bromance. I mean, y'all check this shit out, man.
Niggas like to use my name for clicks. They like to use my name for clicks. Everybody. But get what? I don't give a I'm actually flattered that you don't make no numbers on your unless you mention Chris Naive. I let you slide one time.
I seen you. I let you slide. Keep playing like a little hoe on the field.
Nah, come on. We celebrating, man. They celebrate. Come on.
That's some real shit, nigga.
Capricorn too.
You know I'll beat your. You know I'll beat your.
Hey, man, come on.
I'll beat you anywhere. Nah, I ain't doing it for no money. None of that. I really want to put hands on you just. But I'm scared it might hurt you when you got real heart problems. I'm telling you. Don't throw rocks when you live in a glass house, man. Yeah, I know about you. Better stop. Better stop playing. Because, I mean, when you say you want to do something, nigga, like, I'm be ready. I'm already ready. And I'm just talking about the pause. I think you threatened me. On your record, I think you threatened me. You said you would hurt me if I put pause on you. Go get all your followers, all your little yachtics. I gave you a word, pussy. Since you want to keep saying my name, you want to keep using me and my family for clicks and likes and shit like that, because you act like a girl. Only women do the shit you doing.
Yeah, fuck friends, I want business partners. Cause these fake ass friends don't got shit to offer. Niggas say that he gon' ride, he gon' slide, that he 10 toes down, but turn around and then switch up on you. Don't try to compete with me, nigga. I ain't your competition. I'm not an op, nigga. I ain't your opposition.
Man, it's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. When they first started, you know, this bromance thing they had going on, I thought it was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cool. You know, and I don't know no gay shit. You know, because a lot of people, you know, say Chaotic was acting a little bit too on the soft side, but if you know Chaotic is from the streets, man. And I ain't saying, you know, anybody that is in touch with their feminine side can't be from the streets, but I thought they had something good going, man. And what I want to ask you is, why is it when it comes to people in our culture, if it's multiple people, because we know we experienced this, something always happen where it's like egos get involved. Like I'm doing more than you, I'm bigger than you, or there's actually somebody slacking. What's your thoughts on that type of shit, bro?
That's the $1 million question, man. That's the $1 million question, my brother. But you've been in different situations with groups. You've been in, when it comes to this music, when it comes to, you know, just getting features, you've seen what goes on and what can happen, how things can go awry. But you know, when it comes to these two brothers here, this environment of this show that they were attached to, it just breeds that. It breeds that. Like you said, the storyline, you thought it was over with, but
right.
You know, 10 days ago, Love and Hip Hop YouTube, they upload. Scrappy goes off on, so they want to keep the story, like the show that they are tied to. They want to keep that shit going, even if they don't want to. They gonna try to fix it, mix it, fix it to make that shit keep going, cause it shit. Controversy sells.
Do you think it's real, or is it just a part of the show, or is it a play?
That's the hardest thing to figure out. That's the hardest thing to figure out. If it's what you think? What you think? Because I can't call this one. Shit, it might be.
I don't know, man. When you get diss songs, I'm not saying that couldn't have been put out there as a part of the play, but me personally, I'm not finna do no fucking diss song if this shit is capped, but I'm not finna do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for those who haven't heard Chaotic song, it's called TV Dinner, man. He snapped.
Mm-hmm.
And he said some things that was, you know, like you heard Scrappy say on that video. Oh, I heard you threaten me in your song, because he did. You know what I'm saying? He said, if you put your hands on me, you're going to be two-stepping with the devil. That's a threat, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So pretty much he's saying, nigga, I'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? So it's It's
The
certain
the
things
wild,
that I wouldn't do for no play.
yeah. The wild part about it is that they both saying the same shit, except for chaotic talking about his work ethic and all that. But they both saying you doing this for clicks, you doing this for views. They both saying the same shit. So it's like, who are we to? And when I look at chaotic channel, he got some, all right, 115K views, which that's a music video 4 days ago, 115,000 views. Uh, he got something 2 days ago, got nothing to do with Scrappy, and it got 34K views. So I can see where Scrappy kind of got a point, and then he got a video with Mama D, which is Little Scrappy Mama, and got 80K views. But I mean, if you go down his you go down his YouTube channel, man, he shit that ain't got nothing to do with Scrappy still get 30,000 views, 40,000 views. Celebrity hair guru Alonzo Speed, 40,000. I mean, it ain't like it's not that big of a, but yeah, it is a little boosted because it's controversy. That I don't think it, so.
Well, I mean, and the channel that you're speaking of originally was both of their channels, but of course the name changed, and he changed it to just his name. So again, that doesn't mean it can't be a play, but I think you taking it so many steps to prove that it isn't. I don't think it's a play. I don't think it's a play, bro. I don't. I really don't.
I think the only reason why I say I can't exit out is because Love and Hip Hop is tied to it.
Right.
Like if the Love and Hip Hop aspect of it wasn't in it, then I'll be like, yeah, that shit, them boys, man, they need to patch that up. But just because of the Love and Hip Hop aspect of it, that shit make it like, man, we don't know if this shit real or not. Just because what the goal is of Love and Hip Hop. Mona Scott is an evil genius out here.
And she would take it this far, because we always seen them together. We always seen they was going live, doing little short lives on the Instagram page, and now you don't see none of that. So if it is a play, if it comes out, after the season, they're spotted in the club together, drinking and cheers and all that shit.
Right.
I feel just like I felt when goddamn Ocho and Unk got us, bro.
Right. Which can't X that out. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. But yeah, you would think of this song, that mean y'all really into it. That mean y'all really into this play if y'all make a diss song and ain't really beefing. Like that's some next level shit if that's the case. I'm just say that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. But so yeah, we're gonna keep the show moving, keep the show rolling. If you're in the chat, make sure you hit the like button for hip hop, like Jizzle say. And what up, Ruby Red? I'm trying to find out just like you are, sweetheart. I had talked to her back in November. That's the last time I talked to her. So, but we're gonna keep it rolling. No, I don't think I want to touch this one just yet. I'm gonna go into this one because this situation here is fairly old. But I want to touch on it because it's about the youngin, man. And you remember this? I'm pretty sure you remember this. Like I said, it's kind of old, but I want to touch on it here on the Bossman Blake show. Michael Irvin's son. He want to get into hip hop. I guess he's doing his rap thing, and he's rapping about living a hard life. He's living the struggle. And I talk about this hustling backwards. I want to say last night, I think, but it's something about people wanting to accept the struggle when a lot of people is trying to get out of it. Y'all check this out, man. We finna chop this shit up, man. Faking the struggle.
He said I be saying crazy shit in my raps.
My son raps. He raps under Tut Tarantino. His real name is Elijah Irvin. he raps about some of the hardest stuff. And I say to him, son, you grew up in a 20,000 square foot gated community home.
He said I grew up in a 20,000 square foot, and it's not that big. I ain't gonna lie to you, it ain't 20,000.
It ain't 1,000.
15. That shit. Not even 15. You know what I'm saying?
Elijah, my boy, that ain't it. That man clothed you, took care of you. I don't give a fuck if it was 1 square feet. Nah, bro. Not like that, bro. I see what you trying to do. You trying to get the bear off your back, but you trying to discredit what your father said. Bro, stop it, bro. Live in your truth. Rap about your truth. Don't rap about what the trend is. Don't talk about a dress like what the trend is. It's okay to be you, bro. You don't gotta put on a perception of something. I had a heart. No, nigga, I didn't have a heart. I had a sweet ass life, nigga.
Yeah. Cause he got me when he said, man, it wasn't 20, it wasn't even 15.
Yeah, he gassed it. Nigga, it was a house, bro. It was a house, bro. We gotta stop. This generation is fucked, bro.
Everybody wanna be hard, bro.
Everybody wanna be, man, bro, just because of your circumstances, that's a blessing, bro.
Yeah. And people that's rapping trying to get to where you at.
Trying to get to where you at. Use that. Talk about that. That's plenty to talk about. How you not on the football field but in a booth. I want to hear that. It's going in this day and age, you one beef away from getting exposed.
That's fact. That is, you are one beef away.
Man, listen here, bro. This is the reality of like, bro, if your father, your mother sacrificed for you, whether you had a roof over your head, lead with that. Don't lead with, man, he gassing. Man, fuck that. That shit lame, bro. Yeah. And it's coming off of love, my nigga. This ain't no hating ass shit. If you was my partner, if you was my cousin, if you was my brother, I'm telling you, nah, bro. Don't get to going on these different platforms talking down on your father who took good care of you. Matter of fact, if you don't think he took good care of you, ask somebody who would have preferred to be in that 10,000 square foot house.
Yeah.
Yeah, salute to Cam, man. He worded it very well. I don't understand that, Jizzle. You know, we talk about capping in hip hop, and most of the time it's people who's talking about the things that they don't have. Like, yeah, I got a Lambo, a Bugatti, sitting on 28s, 17 bad bitches on the trunk with your hoe in my lap, all that type of shit. But now we have artists faking the struggle. And one thing I want to touch on before I get to you is what T.I. told his son. You know what I'm saying? T.I., you know, of course, his kids never struggled a day in their life. So when Damani started rapping, you know, he said, rap about things they can relate to. And in my head, I'm like, well, all the kids can relate to what you live. So Damani dug deep and he just started talking about life in itself, love. Because everybody falls in love, and he made it work for him.
Right.
But what is the purpose these days, Jizzle, on why these kids capping, or should I say faking the struggle?
I think the culture, I don't know if it's that the culture glorified the struggle or I don't want to say glorified because that kind of sounds like it takes away from what people go through. But the fact that people, the rags to riches aspect of it, it's like, I think that's a part of the hip hop culture. So if there's no, you know, in his mind, in maybe King mind, or in dude, I don't even know what he said, King Tut or whatever his name is, in his mind, this rag to riches aspect maybe is imprinted on his mind where he like, they not gonna fuck with me if I talk about the 15,000 square foot. Cause he said 20,000 square foot house. He's like, nah, it wasn't. No, he said 20,000 square foot house. He like, nah, it wasn't 20,000 square feet. It was 15,000. Like, bruh, you don't know how delusional that sounds. So
That sound real stupid.
you got a bathroom and a kitchen less than the 15. That's the step up from 15 to 20 is a bathroom and a bedroom, a guest bedroom, and like it's like, what are you talking? It just sounds delusional, man. And so yeah, everything Cam said, I agree with.
But then you have artists like Rick Ross who raps about his life, and he raps about the luxury that he's living in. Right. Just like a lot of other artists in hip hop. So when artists, or should I say, when the fan base or the listeners are listening to Rick Ross talk about this, or they listen to, let's say, Rod Wave talk about his struggle and the pain he goes through.
Right.
I mean, there's a line there. So,
yeah.
Which one do you want to hear? You know what I'm saying? And it's been going on so long that people bragged about money, cars, clothes. But now it has changed from, I came from the dirt, I got it out the mud, I'm struggling, slept on the couch, my mama worked 17 jobs, my daddy wasn't there. And that shit is now being glorified, bro.
Well, in most cases, I don't think maybe that's kind of why I didn't want to use the word glorified, because I don't think a lot of people are glorifying it, but I think it's the interpretation. Like the people that are the audience may be the ones who's glorifying it more than the actual artist, because a lot of the artists who are saying it, they've like that was actually their life. But you know, a rich kid coming and hearing it, who had a 15,000 square foot house, he heard it and he was like, "Man, look, I can't talk about this. You know, I was playing Minecraft and shit. I couldn't." You know?
But what about the other artists who are rapping about the luxury though? Everybody's not rapping about the struggle, bro.
Right, and the thing about that is, I think that's something that's like viable, because that's what people want. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when Cash Money came out with all that balling, the bling bling and stuff, most of the people who were listening to the music, they didn't have none of that stuff they were talking about.
Right.
But just listening to like the entertainment value, like it's entertainment value in that. And as you know, Rod Wave, I listen to Rod Wave, and some of the stuff he talk about, you know, all that pain, and you know, have people say, man, that boy Rod Wave depressed. I'm not depressed, but I like his music, you know. So I think you can draw you know, it's the little distinctions, I guess, between, you know, what people are doing in their life compared to what they're listening to. It doesn't always have to align, I guess, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point, and I think that goes to when we talking about hip hop, and I actually heard NLE Chopper say this. You know, I can get on that gangster shit. I can get on that dance music, you know, party music. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a balance. You know what I'm saying? You can't be angry all the time. You can't want to shoot up the club every damn song. You know what I'm saying? You got to want to have fun. Bitch, I'm rich.
Right.
I'm not angry every day. You know, I know rich people go through problems just like, you know, poor people. But their problems are totally different from poor people's problems. So the problems that they would actually talk about in them, if they had to, we wouldn't understand. We would really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I think it is a balance. And I don't know, but I'm glad Cam did that video or talked about that on one of his shows to help the youngin' understand, because he wouldn't listen to his father because he think his father just an old school dude, and he's doing what a father's supposed to do. Nah, bro, your father's telling you the truth. Like, don't be ashamed of where you came from. We talk about that all the time. I'm a rep
Right.
where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I will never forget where I came from. You mean to tell me you have to forget where you came from if it was from a good place? That don't
Hell
fucking make
no.
sense.
Hell no. Hell no. And you know, I tell you in a heartbeat, my daddy went to the army. He worked for the post office the whole time I was living with him. My mama, she had a job, and she got up to a certain point after a while. But yeah, I mean, my pops, he was very frugal though when it come to that. But like that's what I'm saying. I'll tell you exactly. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I was out there selling dope from 10 to 10. I wore the same shirt for 3 days out that motherfucker out there trapping hard. Like, I'm not finna come up here and say that just to try to, gain some rapport with an audience that I don't even know.
Right.
That shit is for the birds, man. Hey, Michael Irvin's son, King Tut, whatever his name is, he needed. And if D'Angelo Russell talking, what? No, not D'Angelo, LeAngelo Ball Jello. He just got to deal with motherfucking Def Jam. I need to go look at his music, see what the fuck he talking about. Cause shit, hey.
Yeah, I just talked about that last night.
Oh, okay.
One song, Jizzle. We heard one song. Remember, he played basketball. I don't know nothing about him being no rapper. Never heard of that.
Right.
One song got him a $13 million fucking record deal, and I never heard this before. $8 million guaranteed. That sounds like a fucking football contract or some shit. I never heard that. But hey, he can't rap about it either, because he was born in the suburbs either. But that's not here or there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gonna keep it moving though. King Tut, whatever your goddamn name is, hey bro, be proud of your situation. Your pops bust his ass throughout his childhood years to get where he was at, to provide for his family, so his kids didn't have to come up in the struggle. And you want to fucking rap about the fucking struggle. Boy, sit your ass down some goddamn well, man. Yeah. Real, man. But yeah. We gonna you ain't going to another jam, but before we do, remember, every Tuesday nights on the Bank channel, you have BBP, man. Big Business Podcast. If you never tuned in, I don't know where you been, but make sure you do. I'm going to drop the link in the chat, so make sure you come holler at us.
I resigned as host of the BET Hip Hop Awards because, no, real shit. 2 Chainz said I've been monopolizing, so he said, yo, let me host. I know I could be a good host. I said, you know what, my brother? You could be the host.
It's Cap. He knows what he said, and he knows going and hosting on Black Entertainment Television award show wouldn't be a good move for him at this point. It's best that I retire. And I know I said some things that probably got the culture is very upset with me. So that excuse was deflection from what the truth really is.
It's very convenient, I will say that. But imagine him up there on that stage. I'm pretty sure there would be some booze in there, man. And I don't think he would want to put the BET Awards through that.
More or less, it's less than nothing. One time.
Yes, sir. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on the Bank channel, as you can see on the screen in the chat. There's the link. Make sure you go subscribe and check out some of the content on the page, man. We do a lot of long form content and mostly about hip hop, but we might slide in a few things about, the world we live in. You feel me? Yeah. That's just what we do.
True crime.
Yeah.
Medical advancements. It's gonna span the gamut.
Absolutely. Happy Martin Luther King Day to you as well.
MLK.
Hey, I seen this goddamn video, man. My homegirl, let me make sure she's still okay. She's still there. But I seen this video before we move forward into the next segment, next section of the Bossman Blake show. Well, matter of fact, let me share the story with y'all first. It's a guy here in my city, and he lived in and out of prison. God bless his soul. His whole life, young guy. And he recently was in a high-speed chase, man. Running from the police again. And I don't know how long. I don't think he's been out of jail very long again. He ran from the police, hit a hump in the road, hydroplane, and his car went into a tree. He's no longer with us. One thing I don't understand, and I guess because maybe I'm older and I have lived life, is if you don't want to go to jail, don't do anything that's going to put you in position to go to jail. And this is not me talking down on him or the situation. I just want to talk, and hopefully I catch the ear of another youngin' who may be living that type of life. That ain't where it's at, bro. I've been there. I lived in the streets. I've done stupid shit. But once I realized that my life could have been gone in that instance, it woke me up like, nah. And I got out. It ain't too many people who can get in the game and get out the game scot-free. I'm one of them.
That's true.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, that everything you said, that's true. That's very true. You know, it's sad to see when it happens. You know, especially in this situation. I've seen or heard you and Crucial talk about it from seeing little clips and things here. So you know,
yeah. But if I got your ear, youngins, man, it's another way. And I think the problem is they don't know that way. Nobody wants to go the route where you actually have to put in a little legwork. But there's nothing in life that's free, and there's nothing in life that's easy. And this can go right back to what we talked about to King Tut. You don't have to do that, nigga. There's people out here that don't have no other way, but they do. They just choose not to. You choosing to want to be a part of the struggle where you didn't have to. It's goofy. But this next video I'm going to play for y'all, this dude right here, he really sacrificed. He sacrificed his whole goddamn house. Where my homegirl at?
I need to fuck something bad. I got some pressure built up.
I got pressure built up.
Yeah. Now, of course, my homie, she in video, but that video you just saw was a guy's home where they was actually finna serve a search warrant. He didn't want to go back to jail. And I'm pretty damn sure it was dope in that house. A lot of dope in that house. So he thought the best thing to do was to blow that motherfucker up.
Right.
Just what the fuck do they at, bro?
Man, look, they got insurance scam, you know. Hey, that's one of the oldest tricks in the book, man. Just set the shit on fire. Set the shit on fire. That's what they did in Tulsa, Black Wall Street. You know, said we don't need nobody to see this shit, so we're gonna put it on. We're gonna set it on fire.
But that's your only escape plan is to blow your goddamn home up. Now I don't know if he was renting it. I don't know if he owned it. I don't know if it was a mortgage. But 9 times out of 10, if I put 2 and 2 together, you selling dope. You probably was renting it. But then again, who knows? Because if you try to go buy a house and you don't have a fucking job and you buying $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 house, red flag. Where the fuck you get this money from? You feel me?
Yeah. Or it's in somebody's name, you know, how you get somebody with a social with a good credit and things. But you would think it would be rented, but even in that case, it's like you're gonna put somebody get a chick, you know, and have her name on the lease or whatnot.
Yeah, that's a strong possibility as well. What up, Charlize? I just looked at that video and thinking about the things people sacrifice and try to get away with. Is it really worth it? Like, now everything you had is gone in a blaze. And I put fucking money on it. That motherfucker still went to jail.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, that's the mindset. That's that whole mindset behind it where this shit don't mean nothing. That fast money make you believe that this shit that you have, it don't mean nothing because I can get it back just how I got it type of thing. That's that mindset, is that lifestyle, like how prostitutes and pimps, how they mindset is. It's like, you know, shit, that shit, hey, we can get all this shit back. It's don't mean nothing. If you come between me and the law, hey, we gonna skate and then we gonna get this shit back in another city, another motel, another rental, another whatever it may be, and we gonna get it back because we got this shit. Look how quick we got this shit. You just made $800 a night.
Yeah.
And you did that 7 nights straight.
Yeah.
Shit don't mean like the value of the shit.
Right.
Like that ain't the value of it. Like the shit I got, I ain't got much, but look, that's the shit I done worked for. So I got a little more attachment to that shit.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't work for that shit. God damn it. That's why I don't gamble. Shit.
You appreciate
I ain't doing no draft picks, no sports betting, game day, whatever this shit they got going on. You know, I put Kelsey getting 80 yards worth of receptions, but fuck it, man. I done worked too hard for this shit. I know he gonna get more than 80 yards receiving in the playoff game. Cause look at the stats of what he did every other playoff game. But I'm not gonna do it. Shit, it'd be the one game he fall over his pinky toe and be out the game. Like, oh shit.
That's real shit though. I think, you know, people who work hard for their shit, they value it a lot more than for the people it was given to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel what you're saying 100%. But this next topic I want to jump into, man. I seen this moments before I went live. I had to grab it. I want to show this to y'all. And this is something that we have to deal with. We have to carry on our shoulders as black men. So ladies, understand, whenever you try to adopt the attitude or the personality of a man and you try to grab that aggression from us and you put it in your mind that this is what I'm going to be because I'm independent, understand it is a reason why men are the way they are, especially black men. Y'all check this out.
Do me a favor, man. Come this way. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Hands down my back. Okay, got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro?
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Good job, man. Good job, man.
What's the problem? I need everybody's name.
They're writing all your
everybody's
name.
name. know what I'm saying? And I need to find out who made that call in there.
Okay.
You know what
It
I
came
mean?
from the bank.
Yeah.
Came from the
I need
bank.
to find out who made the
That's
call.
fine. That's fine. You have all right to do so.
Yeah, I got.
But
Can I speak to a manager in an office somewhere? Have you ever considered doing something
I'm
like
gonna consider it now that y'all fucking drew guns on me.
Yeah.
I was trying to take money out. But up to this point, at every Bank of America I ever gone to in my entire fucking life, just never happened.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all explaining y'all perspective, right? Yeah. Y'all the ones with guns and vests. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What's my perspective? What's my perspective?
I know
at the bank, she never said it was a fucking problem, bro. Yeah. I said, hey, is that gonna be okay with you? She said, yeah. I put my own card in, put my own pin in. She asked to see my ID. I gave it to her. Yeah. And she goes in the back, and I'm waiting for the, and then the people keep coming out, hey, they taking care of you, they taking care of you, everything's, it's taking a little while. Next thing I hear fucking Glocks. Yeah. I hear Glocks getting pulled out. That's what I hear.
You're a Glock.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out from unholstering. Hey, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? You understand what I'm saying? So you see my perspective.
So he wasn't doing nothing wrong. He was just getting money out.
Yeah, he was trying to take out $12,000 out of his account.
Right.
And he provided everything the teller asked him. And for some reason, the teller felt like this is suspicious because it's a black man trying to take $12,000 out of my account. Bitch, if it's in there, I'm giving you my ID. The ID shows you it's me. What's the fucking problem, bruh? This is the type of shit that we deal with. And if you heard towards the end when he's talking to these cops, they have not one sympathetic bone in their body about what they just put him through, bro. You know, and that's just, it's fucked up because the cop that they had behind him was a black cop.
Which we seen that we see that we tend to see that for some reason.
Why?
But because you black, so it's like the father who is harder on his daughter than his son because he was a boy trying to get with little girl, or I don't want to say little girls, but it's kind of that aspect where you know us, you know what we do, type of thing.
But go ahead.
But back to the when it comes to him getting his money, I'm pretty sure the teller might have been black. I don't know, but I know if I'm going to get $12,000 out of bank, I'm not gonna go to the teller. I'm gonna go to someone else. Like I'm gonna go to the people at the desk type shit. Just because it's that amount of money.
I get what you're saying. Did you see that video that I put in the group chat, the last one, when they was purchasing things with all their money, all the rappers?
Yeah, I seen that. Just 8,000, little baby.
Right. They carry it. I'm pretty sure they don't carry it around all the time. They probably wouldn't got it out the bank or got it out they safe just to go buy what they was going to buy.
I think they do, bro. I think they do. The mindset, man. I hate to say it, but the hood nigga mindset, man. I think they do, man. Little baby, I can probably guarantee you he got a good 8 on him got a good 10, 15 on him at all time. Like especially if we going shopping. So
okay, I can understand that and I can see that. But if you
like we like to feel that.
Go ahead.
Like we like to feel that. Well, I hate to cut you up, but we like to feel that money, man. Like it's something about the money. The card just is not as entertaining as just having that stack. Like for a lot of us.
Shit, me, man. Hey, not for me. I don't like to carry money on me because I don't like for motherfuckers to say, hey man, let me hold $5. I don't carry cash on me, You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no cash up either. I don't want to carry that type of money. I don't even like carrying nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? That plastic card, that's all I need. I know what's on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can kiss your ass, or I can goddamn put that card to my fucking head like they put them big ass stacks. Shit, it's still the same thing, but
Same
it's
thing.
the visual of
Yeah.
money. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
We like to see that money, and I'm with you on that. Hell, I don't care. I have a little bit of stash, a couple hundred that I keep in the house, and then that, you know, if I go somewhere, if I go out, then I'll take cash. If I gotta pay for parking or something, you know. But I don't carry cash at all. Like,
So it doesn't make sense on what was the big deal for that teller to see a black man come try to take $12,000 out of his bank account. Bitch, it's in my bank account. What you calling the police for? I ain't hand you over a note and say put the money in the bag, bitch. I ain't do none of that. I said I want to draw $12,000 out my bank account. What is you calling the fucking police for? And the police, I want to know what she told the police or what they told the police, because they put him in handcuffs like he committed a crime.
right, like he did
I'm
something.
like, what the fuck did I do? What did you put me in handcuffs for, bruh? Hold on, we'll tell you later. No, the fuck, you finna tell me now.
Right.
I get aggravated with seeing shit like that, bro. I ain't
I
gonna lie
don't know.
to you.
I would think if the only reason that could happen is if it's some kind of fraud, like you got a felony, you got a fraud felony, and they got your shit flagged or something. Like that's the only reason I would think what that would be necessary. Like,
Well, shit,
if you ain't had,
they know he put that fucking money in there. That ain't raise a red flag.
well, that's the thing about the banking industry. Yeah, you putting the money in there, they not gonna say nothing because they got to insure all the people's money that they got. So him putting the money in there, you know, they cool with that, but taking that much out, and a lot of these accounts, yeah, there's certain, you know, 24-hour processing periods and things when it comes to getting money out, even if you put the money in there, just because, yeah, they got to insure all the money that's there, and they want to have as much on hand as possible for that, you know, for that billionaire that come through and decide to take 20,000 out at the drop of a dime, you know.
It's crazy how you got to go through hoops and shit to take a lot of money out of the bank, and I understand why some people just use safes. I get it. I ain't got to worry about it. You know, like Ross said, I know my money's safe. You know what I'm saying? It's in my safe. Shit. If you come to get this, bitch, you got to come through me.
Or even a safety deposit box. Like if he would have had that money in the safe in the bank, but not in the account, but in the safety deposit box, he could go, okay, Mr. Such and Such, here's the key to your box. You go back and you get what you want. You ain't got to worry about it. But yeah,
I don't know if they got a goddamn. They got safety deposit boxes big enough to hold, you know, millions and millions of dollars.
I don't know. I would never know. Well, I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to block my blessings. But
Yeah.
I would not know. But yeah, usually they be like a little shoebox or something. You just
Yeah. I don't know, man. But again, like I started off this story with, these type of situations really make black men angry and aggressive just dealing with situations like this, especially if they're living a legit life. And I know you said it's like the daughter versus the son, but I don't get why is it like that when we talking about a race, bro. That shit don't make sense to me. I mean, it's like they say black on black crime. What the fuck is that? You only say it because it's us. We don't hear Chinese on Chinese. We don't hear white on white. We don't hear Mexican on. Only thing we hear is black on black. They created these things for us. They put this perception in the world's mind about us that we are some bad motherfucking people. No, the fuck we ain't. We do some. We just don't take no shit. You know, and again, it goes back to what has been done to us over hundreds and hundreds of years that what created, I guess you would say, the angry black man attitude or the angry black woman attitude. Bitch, we sick of your shit. Quit fucking with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to keep it rolling, man. I'm going to get off my soapbox and we're going to keep it rolling. Of course, y'all know the topic in the description or the title. We're going to be talking about hip hop and the support of Trump that we've been seeing lately. We're going to get to that shortly. But before we do, I have a second page. It's called the Community Crime Network. Make sure you go subscribe to that channel. If you already subscribed to that channel, then you probably seen this video. Or should I say this short? This is crazy. And it's pretty much the same thing.
5 seconds is the time it takes for two officers to find what they've been called to look for.
Damn, he right there. Somebody right there. Swear to God. No, he ain't dead. He alive.
September 10th, 2023, still sunny in Forest Park at 6:20 p.m. A man lying on the ground, shot, but still breathing.
He shoot himself in the head? I don't know.
That's now former SLMPD officer Austin Frazier. He is not wearing a camera. It's his partner, Ty Warrens, that is rolling. Together, they make a decision.
We better take this motherfucker down. We ain't taking this shit. I ain't taking 30 minutes. Let's cruise around and come back.
A minute and 10 seconds on scene, changing lives forever. Laughing as they walk away from a person and the public who needed them to protect and serve.
It's disgusting. It's really disgusting.
Former St. Louis County Chief Tim Fitch, now a police consultant, had been appalled when we'd first shown him disciplinary complaint documents filed by Missouri's Attorney General, which accuse Warren and Frazier of what the state calls a, quote, reckless disregard for the safety of the public and another person. And now we've shown Fitch the officer's body camera videos obtained through a public records request.
Certainly, it's even more disturbing just watching the video.
St. Louis police had been called to Forest Park after a call from a person who said they were going to take their own life. Later learning it was 29-year-old Urayuan Rodriguez Rivera. Disciplinary complaint documents say Frazier and Warren arrived on scene and located the man lying under a tree, shot in the head. Neither attempted to render any assistance, neither requested medical assistance, and neither, complaint documents say, attempted to locate a firearm.
Let's cruise around and come back.
Instead, they simply leave, and Warren turns off his camera. But about 10 minutes later, they come back to Forest Park and pretend they hadn't already been there.
522 priority.
Go ahead.
Have EMS respond for one subject, not conscious but breathing.
The state has sought to discipline their peace officer licenses, and Fitch says a lawsuit is possible, but criminal charges, he says, are very unlikely.
They just didn't act at all, which is certainly shameful, but criminal, probably not.
No, he ain't dead. He alive.
That's sad, man. I don't. There's so many questions I have. I don't understand what their purpose was of just arriving to the call, seeing the guy shot, hurt, because as you heard in the video, that call came in and they responded to it. Do they not know, which I'm pretty sure, you got GPS on your goddamn car, they can track you and all that shit. You arrive, you see the guy down there hurt, and then you make the decision to say, man, let's just come back. That's just right. Let's go. We'll come back later. Why? This is your job. Protect and serve. Make it make sense. I don't get it. Just talk to him. Just that shit right. That's crazy, bro.
And the main thing come up to me is that when they use the term peace officer, serve and protect. like this is the type of things you think about when you think of police. And we didn't see serve, we didn't see protect. It took for for you to come back and then try to render some type of assistance, if that's what you can call it at that point. But yeah,
Now, I know we talked about this, earlier, and you was like, no criminal, charges is gonna be filed, and
right.
and of course we heard the guy say it, and the reason is because they didn't break the law. They just didn't do their job, and their job is to protect and serve, like we just discussed.
Right.
They took an oath to protect and serve the community, and they just did not follow through on that promise. Can you put them in jail? No.
No.
But the family can sue. So this is going to turn to civil, and whoever that lawyer is, I'm shooting through the roof with how much money I'm asking for, because the evidence is there.
Right. Right. So ultimately, what ended up happening? Do we know what ended up happening with the person? Like what?
No, and that's my bad. I didn't even follow through to see if he even survived or has the civil suit went through, which I will, and
But
that's something.
regardless, yeah, but regardless, it's like there's someone they was obviously looking for someone, because from the jump, there he go right there, and then they walk over there. Yeah, let's just keep walking, and then come back. Like one of them got their body cam off. Only one officer had his shit on. But as far as the whole, you was gonna say what?
No, go ahead.
It's as far as far as the whole this being their job, for one, and it's not like they did nothing illegal by the letter of the law. I think that's the problem right there when it comes to some. Should there be something where a peace officer, for not rendering, for when there's some blatant shit like this, should there be something that they where it's like they're legally liable, in which we about to get into the Trump era as of midnight, and he's claiming immunity to where they can't even get charged for other shit, so that
When it comes to that, you would never think that you would have to put that type of protocol into place, because what type of cop you think is going to arrive to a scene and just turn around like, nah, I don't feel like dealing with this shit today? That's just insane.
You know what type of cop? It'd be me if I ever joined the force. Like, hey, I would have did. I ain't gonna lie, I would have did the same shit. Like, man, look, let's skate real quick. Let's get low on their ass. Like, but look, that's why I ain't never gonna be no cop though. But I understand. I understand. Like, man, look, we having a good day. I'm going home. Baby girl done cooked something good. Shit, hey, let's just shimmy around the block real quick.
Man, look, they goddamn know the type of job they got. If this is gonna be a little bit too much for you on any given day, you in the wrong motherfucking profession, man. And I understand that it's not easy to be a cop. I wouldn't be one either, kid. I don't want to goddamn every day see some gory ass shit where somebody got their head blown off, or somebody got stabbed and they shit hanging out. Man, I don't want to see that. That would fuck up my damn day. I'm not built for that.
But on the other hand, it's the heroes out there. You know, it's the ones we always talk about who were marginalized in high school and weren't the man, and the people who want to be a hero and who feel that sense of power. You know, once they get the badge, it's those type people who they're not gonna just walk away when that happens. They're gonna want to be the hero. They're gonna want to get that. You know, be involved in something that makes them look good in the ego and all of that shit. So it's two types out there. It's two types of policemen out there when it comes to that.
Yeah, you're right, but you have to be, I guess, I ain't gonna call you a sick individual who can actually withstand seeing those type of things on a daily basis, just like a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who deal with these people coming in the ER who having their face blown off. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, that's not normal, bro. That shit ain't normal.
Like a mortician or embalmer, embalming bodies and things. These are things that make a lot of money, but yeah, not everybody can do it.
Yeah, and I'm one of them, and I'm glad to admit it. I'm glad to admit to it. But I definitely will look into this. Matter of fact, when we get done here tonight, I'm gonna go try to find that story and see, find an update on it and see what happened to those officers, see what happened to the guy.
Yeah,
because
I would love to hear.
Yeah,
I would love to hear. That may be something we could, touch on one of the BBPs or whatnot, So I would love to hear to get the full story, to get the context behind it, why they was even coming, and what was the initial call, and all of that.
Yeah, I definitely want to know that as well. But we're gonna get into the end of the show. We're gonna play one more jam, and then we're gonna come back.
All right.
With the main topic, and y'all know what it is, and I think I already know how you feel about it because I know how I feel about it. But right now, speaking of feeling, we need some goddamn healing, man. We're gonna play one of the jams off of Face Card 2, man. This one right here is called Heal Me, man. Y'all check it out. Felt like I was crashing out, but I'm a soldier, so I know it ain't no backing out. The shit I've been through got a nigga really acting out. Maybe the anger inside me made me a savage now, but the music killed me, thank God he made it my passion now. Because the hurt that's inside me just had me blacking out. I need to know if I fall off, then who gon' back me now? I need to know, Lord, cause I feel I'm crashing out.
Yeah, them wheels still on the ground, but you what? Feel like they slipping a little bit, but I'ma ride this thing out till the rotors on the brakes buckle. So when they almost done, they start grinding, no part-timing. Hunker down, pull up them bootstraps. This marathon is way longer than 2 laps. And brute force is my new ordinance. Surrounded my vision, some say it's childish ambition. I say my style is relentless. Let me get my point across. Speak to the people about how things change. Speak to the people about them long nights on cocaine. Speak your story, no shame with it. Folks ain't get it. I was mentally gassed up with a propane fed, thinking that it would heal me. I had to heal me. Yeah. Talk to him.
I've been down before and felt like I was crashing out. But I'm a soldier, so I know it ain't no backing out. The shit I've been through got a nigga really acting out. Maybe the anger inside me made me a savage now. But the music killed me, thank God he made it my passion now. Because the hurt that's inside me just had me blacking out. I need to know if I fall off, then who gon' back me now? I need to know, Lord, cause I feel I'm crashing out. It's something different about the way that I'm living. The way I'm feeling, I never thought I would feel it. And then my brother died and took my mama with him. I was dealing with the hurt inside. That's a different feeling. Now imagine this type of feeling. You working on stacking business. You rapping up for the night. You turn off the television and that's when your phone ring. And my mama told me that type of call you don't need. But that call fell on me. I pick up the phone and I just knew we was gone. How could you do me so wrong? How could you leave me alone? Now you gone and I know it'll be hard to hold on. Cause some scars never go, they just part of the road. Let them know, let them know, let them know. Cause some scars never go, they just part of the road. Let them know. I know, I'ma stand 10 toes. Let's go. I've been down before and felt like I was crashing out. But I'm a soldier, so I know it ain't no backing out. The shit I've been through got a nigga really acting out. Maybe the anger inside me made me a savage now. But the music killed me, thank God he made it my passion now. Because the hurt that's inside me just had me blacking out. I need to know if I fall off, then who gon' back me now? I need to know, Lord, cause I feel I'm crashing out.
An attractive woman that's over 30 and that's single, to me, is a problem. Why are you single? Yes. You've had probably too many experiences with men, so you're carrying a lot of emotional baggage that I don't deserve to have to deal with. The older one gets, if they're not locked into a growth mindset early, able to take constructive criticism and pivot and want to be right, they're not going to change the older they get. They get more stuck in their ways, more brazen. They really think that they be telling people, like, but you're lonely. All right, strong woman.
Dating a woman over 30, I didn't know it was so many negatives. Have you ever heard any of the shit he was saying, bro?
Man, the motherfucker just experiencing life at 30. So you telling me I'm at 30, I was a shitbag. I didn't have my life together at 30.
Yes, sir. And we are back.
Yep.
Make sure you tune in on Mondays. Grown Folk Talk, man. Me, Flashmouth Uno. We talk about some deep shit, man. We talk about things that can help push our culture forward and may help your relationships out. Yeah, we do this. But don't miss next Monday, 9:30 on the dot Eastern Standard Time, man. Check us out, man. I promise you will not be disappointed. But let's go ahead and get into this final topic, which I've been seeing all over the goddamn internet. Everywhere I turn, everywhere I go, it's either Nelly, Snoop, or Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, Nelly, Snoop. And it seems like people have an issue with them performing at, I guess, the Crypto Ball or whatever the fuck it was. And so I found a video with Nelly actually talking to Willie D, which I get on my goddamn nerves. But and Nelly explained what his purpose was of actually performing. And let's check it out, and then we're gonna chop it up.
I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city, and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices, and I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't an RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5. You see what I'm saying? Like to try to help somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to perform?
No. She didn't invite me.
She didn't invite me either, man. I was gonna do all at home.
Like so, but I don't knock the one that did. I don't knock the brothers and sisters that benefited from it. I don't knock the correspondents that may have gotten money to do that. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform for whoever.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever? We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist. And here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Hold on. He did create
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
he did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5 years. That had mass incarceration. I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part, that said that the crime bill played a huge part. He didn't do that. Let me see. What did he do? I'm trying to think. The white supremacist. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. He did not rent to black people. What was it, in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they said? And like, oh, okay, is he written to him now? So nobody's allowed to change, right? See, here's the thing. So we can talk about past, but we never want to talk about our past. If we bring up, if our past get brought up in our community for a lot of what of our men did, we always call it rehabilitation. Yo, these young brothers, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot. If my past was what was going to prevent me from winning today, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got some fucked up ways. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for. But what I'm saying is that he's the president of the United States. He's not the candidate for the United States. He's the president. He won.
There's a lot in there. It's a lot. He should have kept his mouth. For one, he should have kept his mouth closed. And when it started to get into that deep political talk, because you seen how long he had to think to come up with all that shit he just spouted out at the end. But before that, I don't know. Let's take it from the front though.
I look at it as, well, I think where you were actually going. My explanation would have been that long. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I get why he did it and where he was trying to go, because he was being very sarcastic with what he was saying. The things that he was saying came from the people that we would vote for, like Kamala, Biden, people like that. Those things he was saying, like, oh no, that wasn't him. That's what he was doing.
The crime bill, and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, Hillary, exactly. And it's still, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be real about it. It still doesn't take away who Trump is as a person. And I believe that's what Willie D was trying to get at. We talk about, we just had this discussion the other day about white people using the word nigga. Not saying Trump said it. That's not what I'm getting at. We don't want that because of what we have been through with white people. Trump is a representation of the white people that we don't like. And I believe that's Willie D was trying to get at. Whether he's a white supremacist or not, we know Trump don't like black people. And what bothers me the most about when it comes to blacks supporting Trump is the simple fact that they'll ask you, what he said that was racist? What? But again, Nelly explained it. It was an opportunity to perform for the president, highest in office. Fuck who's in the office. I had the opportunity to do it. I got a check. What's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, and in that case, you know, being at this inauguration, this is not a RNC. This is not a Republican National Convention that you're going to. You know, Nelly got a song with Tim McGraw over and over again. I can guarantee you that's going to be the song that he does, or maybe one of the other songs, but I can guarantee you that Tim McGraw is going to make an appearance maybe at some point in time. But, yeah, I mean, who's going to turn down the opportunity? Like, you could say all of this white supremacist and all of this stuff. Okay, Trump is a white supremacist. If Trump's a white supremacist, to a certain extent, Obama was too. If we gonna go there with it, then any politician, yeah, you can be black and be a white supremacist too. There's black culture vultures as well. We got to get into that at a later date, but
Okay.
but yeah, man. Once you reach a certain level of politician, I don't trust you to, no matter what your skin color is, cause you up there with them doing that fuck shit. White supremacy is a system. It's not racism and white supremacy are two completely different things.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people they don't feel like that's the case. But yeah, the system behind the racism is what white supremacy is. And if a black man gets into that office, the system that is there is white supremacy. So I may have a different approach to it, but when it come down to it, man, he's the president. If you an artist, Snoop Dogg, he just got an album came out, and a correspondent from the White House called you to do a concert at the inauguration. You gonna not do it because you think you gonna not do it because it's Trump, or so? Let's take Tim McGraw for instance. When it comes to Obama, when Obama was, going into office at his inauguration, and Tim McGraw get a call, or Steele, or what's that piano player, the gay piano player with the circle glass, Elton John. If Elton John get a call from Obama, even if he didn't vote for him, you think he gonna turn that opportunity down?
I don't
And
know.
if you do take it, then are you a sellout because you did a concert at a presidential inauguration just because it's all goofy to me, man. Get your money, Nelly. I don't.
Let me ask you this, Jizzle, and I'm gonna go to the extreme just for a moment,
All right.
just to see where you at with it. If the president was well known, or let's say the head of the KKK, we know this. Everybody knows. That's why I said
Okay.
I'm going extreme. I'm going extreme.
I'm going
right
with you. We going down that. I'm here with you, brother.
He's now the president of the United States of America. He can't stand you niggas. And he had one of his people call. He said, Jizzle, YJ the author, I need you to perform at my inauguration. What you doing?
Right.
What you
I'm gonna
doing?
say there's only a few songs that I'll do out of my catalog. One of them being Black First Nigga, that's one. The other one being what's another one? Another good conscious song. Let Me Breathe. Number 3. Like I'm gonna do certain songs, man. I'm gonna make it known that I'm not rocking with this shit by the songs that I'm doing. Like, and if y'all don't accept those songs, but that's in the extreme case, of course. But
right, in the extreme case, right.
Yeah. It's so my song choice is gonna be very conscious. I'll tell you that. Very black empowerment. Like, so no matter what you say, I'm doing this song, and this is what they're gonna see.
And if he have his picks already set up for you, are you changing your mind? If he have his picks of songs that he done looked at your catalog and he's seen your hottest songs and it's not one of them songs, you changing your mind?
If my bank account looks where I don't need the money, and I don't think Snoop need the money either, man.
You don't.
Like, these brothers, they don't need the. So my view of this is kind of changing as you asking me these questions. I ain't gonna lie, because I mean, but nah, man, this is a inauguration. Like, this is historical, man. This is the country we live in. I asked 3 questions to you the other day. Are you foundational? Are you black? Are you American? You answer yes to all 3. You FBA, we FBA. This is what we are. So if something does not align, it's like it just don't align, and there's no way to force the alignment. Like,
right. And you say it's a historical moment. It is.
Right.
But that moment will be remembered by our culture that this motherfucker went up there and performed for the fucking Klan who been hanging our ancestors and all type of shit.
Well,
So
let's just say not the Klan. Let's just say Donald Trump.
no, that was the extreme. I'm
know.
still on the extreme one.
Oh, you still on it? Okay.
Yeah, no, I ain't letting that slide yet. I know it's
Okay.
Donald Trump is different from a Klan head or whatnot, but he close to
Right.
it. But
Oh shit.
and that was the point I'm trying to make. I had to go extreme to try to prove the point that Willie D was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You up there performing for a motherfucker who they don't like us. He don't like us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went in that route. But again, that type of history, I don't think anybody want on their name, bro. I really don't. But in this case, of course, this is Trump. But go ahead.
It's the optics. It's just the optics that look bad. Like if you care about the optics, then you won't do it. If you don't care about the optics, then you'll do it. Like Nelly, Snoop, Soldier Boy, they don't give a damn about the optics. It's like this is like it is what it is. I'm doing this shit because I got the opportunity to. Now, with the optics, it comes Donald Trump and back to Donald Trump, in which he's not the one who put the system in place. Like we said, racism and white supremacy is different. The system of white supremacy, Donald Trump didn't make the system of white supremacy. He's a recipient of it. So I could argue easily that Obama was the recipient of that same white supremacy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, so what you're saying is anybody who accept that seat at the White House is accepting white supremacy. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
You're a recipient of white supremacy, yes, if you in that seat, yes.
So pretty much, we have been led over hundreds and hundreds of years by white supremacy.
Basically, yeah. I mean, basically, man, Obama. You know, I can guarantee you, if Obama was as dark skinned as me, he wouldn't have been the president. If he looked like me, he wouldn't be the president, no matter what the background, Hawaii and all that shit. But you know, you could look at the president of Mexico. The president of Mexico ain't never been as dark as me. The president of Mexico is always fair skinned. It's deep, man. It's deep. I didn't mean to go the colorism route.
I love it. I love it.
You know, the president of Mexico, if you look at the history of Mexico and what they come from Aztecs. They come from Mayans and Aztecs. And in that country, if you look at the, procession and the who is exalted up to those highest parts is never knowing that look as dark as some of the Mexicans that I know, because Mexicans, they skin tones, they run the gamut. But when it comes to the leadership, it's always more fair skin. You can go to other countries as well. So I don't know, man.
So what you said, no, I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave that right there. But hey, you made some points, but I will say this: when we talking about who they wouldn't have chose, being that like Obama was light skinned, Kamala's kind of light skinned. Well, she is light skinned. You only had 2 opportunities.
Only 2.
47, what we at? 46, 47?
I forget.
I do too, because I don't really keep up with that shit. Yeah. But if if Kanye would have ran, I don't think he would have stood a fucking chance anyway.
I might have voted for my first time in my lifetime if Kanye would. No. Oh, he looked kind of like me. I'm voting now.
Yeah. But one thing that Nelly did say in the very beginning was, I didn't know you rock with me according to who my political views go toward. And I understood that. Like, so you mean to tell me you don't fuck with me now because I perform for Trump?
Right.
I thought you fucked with me because I put out great music. I got that part.
I think that I get it. I get where he said that, but I think in 2025, you got to be aware. And I think that's why a lot of artists, when it comes to the politics and all that, they won't never say anything about their political stance or who they voted for. They will never do it. And Nelly, he's figuring that out. But if I was on that scale, I would leave politics alone because the bottom line might change if you tell people who you voting for. You know, people, oh, you voting for Trump over Kamala? I'm not supporting you anymore.
Yeah, and that's why, you know, we on the BBP. On the bank channel, I was like, I know I don't do politics because I already know how people feel. Like, politics is like, it's almost like the ABC community, motherfucker. They judge you off that shit, bro.
Yes.
And a lot of people have been canceled over their opinions on certain things, and which I think that's a little outrageous, but I'd rather just stay away from it. And this is the most that I've talked about politics, especially on my channel. But so I don't give a shit. I'm gonna live my life regardless of who the fuck is in the goddamn seat. I don't give a shit. We don't control who's gonna get in that fucking seat, and I'm always feel that way. Shit. So salute to Obama for being a president. Well, yeah, man, we gonna wrap things on up, man. I'm gonna go out with one more song. You got any words you want to say? Anything you want to put out there? Anything, bro? You got the flow.
Nah, man. You know, same old same with me. You know, you just dropped a project 2 days ago or so, maybe 3 or 4 days ago. January 17th, 2 days ago. Yeah.
2 days ago.
So
yeah.
Legacy, the album out now. Boss got it all on community tab. Switch over from here. Go to the community tab. If you're a fan of hip hop, definitely hit the like button for hip hop. Hit that link for Boss for hip hop because that's what it is. That's a dope project, solid project. Well balanced and all that good shit, good lyrics and all that good shit. If y'all fuck with that shit, so that's all I really got, man. Yeah.
Most definitely appreciate that. Yeah. Legacy out right now. All platforms. Check my website out if you want to buy it. Check out Bandcamp and the Even platform. I am gonna drop the Legacy hyperlink, and this link will actually take you to any platform that you want to listen to it at, or if you want to buy it. Only $10, 20 songs. You can't beat that, man. But we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate my brother Jizzle for sliding through and being a special guest with me tonight. We're going to ride out. And I think this song is so fucking fitting on how we, special what we talked about tonight. So y'all have a good night and protect your peace, man. You got kids, hug your kids, love your kids. Other than that, man, we out of here. Y'all be safe, be vigilant, man. Fuck everything else. Do you understand me? We gone, man.
What you rapping about that song, Bossman?
Stand alone, nigga. It's really hard to be a black man. No cap, man. See, I'm that man. Let's talk about the love that we lack. Don't get distracted. If you wanna know the pain, just act. Instead of judging me off every damn reaction. See, we was born with a passion and living day to day through the madness. And if we get mad and we are sad, like the pain became a habit. Imagine riding through traffic and then you see them lights start flashing. Trash. Now your mom at the morgue and she picking out a casket, cause her son he got harassed by a bastard in an old school classic, just because he had the music blasted. This profiling shit is what they practice. Why they treat us like we lacking? Our women, they don't know the half. You can add, baby girl, and do the math. They got us leaving here fast. They dump us to the side like trash. At this rate, baby girl, we won't last. They do the black man bad.
That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't make that normal. We shouldn't make that normal. I'm in the same boat with y'all, bro. I'm a grinder too. I be like, it's just a day. But nah, that shit feel good when we can be celebrated one day out of 365 days. Let's bust our dicks to provide. We get beat up every fucking day. Yes, I want to celebrate my niggas' day.
Hey, check the melanin. You'll see just why we relevant. It's evident we clever, regardless what they telling you. Resilient individual. So much hate, that shit is pitiful. We get ridiculed, like really, dude? What the fuck we did to you? You lost, you need to get a clue. The fault we did a bit or two. They like to do these interviews. They know they get so many views. Hey, Vlad, we know who's sending you. The same ones that be spinning through. I guess you think we silly, fool. Now we gon' get rid of you. This is the pinnacle. And that's the point where niggas wanna get at you. Fuck them up and finish you. Stump them out, no tennis shoe. When you black, they like to hinder you. For some reason, they envy you. Just watch how niggas really move. And know they carry plenty too. The door lock, we can't let them through. And that don't mean we scary, dude. I think they know we bury food. It's gon' take by 6 to carry you. So leave us alone and let us through. We not begging, bitch, we telling you. Cause the system never failed you. For us, that shit just fell through. Tell the truth. Now tell the truth.
I wanna celebrate that. I want y'all to feel like that shit is important. Because it is. It's important to me. It's important that I celebrate my friends because I know I got friends like y'all that's gonna run y'allself in the fucking grave without even celebrating. And then when you die, then you can get your flowers and you can even smell them shits. I ain't taking it. My dog's he's gonna shake out of that nigga. What can we do about it? We finna start celebrating these programs. You got a few niggas right now that celebrate each other. And that's what we can do about it. And that's what we do about it right now.
Vehicle belong to? What are you doing, Michael? What's his name? Juan.